What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we got my reactions, my review of night 1 of WrestleMania 41, WrestleMania Saturday, whatever it's actually called. Overall, not the best night of WrestleMania ever. It was okay, it was average. It wasn't terrible, it's not great though. For the most part, it didn't feel like WrestleMania. It felt like just like a regular PLE, a regular show. It didn't have the WrestleMania feel to it, except for the main event, which I did think delivered, but we'll get into that a bit later on. But yeah, let's kick things off talking about the new World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso beating Gunther. Jey, of course, got a big special entrance. Gunther just came out as normal. I actually like this match. I've seen a lot of people who weren't big fans of it. I thought the story they told was good. The finish did kind of let it down a bit. I felt like it was a bit flat, a bit deflating for what was meant to be a big moment. But yeah, the match itself I thought the action was good. Jey trying to pull off moves that Gunther would do to help get the win. He did a lariat, he powerbombed Gunther, and then to win, he chokes him out and Gunther taps. This is after hitting a couple of Uso splashes and a couple of spears where the crowd got up for it. Once he locked in that choke, I don't think anyone expected Gunther to tap, so he kind of locked it in, took him down, and Gunther tapped straight away. It was a bit of a, oh really? Okay. Rather than the anticipation being there. So if he had hit another Uso splash, say he had him choked out, Gunther avoids it, he super kicks him down, hits the splash, the crowd would have been there, they would have been counting along with the 1, 2, 3, they would have been up for it. A bit more than they were. That's just, so yeah, I feel like the flat finish to it, it kind of caught people off guard, caught people by surprise. I don't expect Gunther to tap there. So yeah, I am happy to see Jey Uso get the win, though I do think he has earned this. He is over. He does get the loudest reactions. The whole crowd was yeeting when he was coming out, and I think he got himself over enough to where he deserved it. And I'm interested to see where things go for Gunther from here. I'm interested to see who steps up and goes after Jey. So yeah. Next up, the New Day defeated the Warriors to become 13-time tag team champions. Again, this was just a solid matchup. It wasn't bad, but it's not great. It's not one that I'll be going out my way to rewatch. But yeah, New Day get the win. 13 times tag team champions now. And hopefully this kind of picks up and re-kickstarts their heel run. They had a lot of heat. They had a lot of momentum. They kind of went nowhere. They were feuding with the LWO for a bit, and it just kind of fizzled out. They still do get good reactions. They do still get New Day sucks chance. So yeah, hopefully this turns into a good legendary run for the New Day, because I feel like the Raw tag team division has just kind of been there. I like the Warriors, I like the New Day, but when you look at what's going on with SmackDown, and I know the Raw tag titles are from many and SmackDown ones aren't, but I feel like there's been a lot more focus on the SmackDown tag division with the Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, Street Profits, and that feud. And again, I know this is kind of ironic because one's on the Mania card and one isn't. But yeah, I'd like to see more time be put into the Raw tag team division, especially now that the New Day have the belts again. Jade Cargill then defeated Naomi. There's a weird weather report intro for Jade, saying a storm was coming and all that. But yeah, it was again, it's another solid matchup, nothing to write home about, nothing to go crazy about. Jade picks up the win as expected, after returning, after being attacked by Naomi. He was obviously going to lead to Jade getting the big win here at WrestleMania. But, it was good to see them both on the card, and I feel like it's the first time in a long time there's been a singles match for the women that doesn't involve a title on a WrestleMania card for a long time. So yeah, it was good to see here, but again, I wasn't saying there's not really the right about, but there was a good spot where I can't even describe what happened, but like Jade kind of had Naomi up and like flipped her over and caught her in a powerbomb, something like that, and then Jade did 1, 2, 3. Cargill got the win. And just while I think of it, while I am talking about the women's division, on the pre-show, Bayley was attacked backstage. The judging, they were saying, "Oh, it wasn't us," but Pierce was like, "Come on, we know it's you." But he told Lyra, she has 24 hours to find a partner. And there's only a certain other Irish woman who was there in the crowd at the Hall of Fame, who was there at WrestleMania backstage, who's been rumoured to be returned since the Rumble. I wonder who this partner for Lyra could be. We all know it's going to be Bex. Yeah, that happened on the pre-show, but I don't know where else I'm going to fit in to talk about. Jacob Fatu defeated LA Knight to become the United States champion. This was a decent matchup. Again, I thought this was a solid matchup. Again, done nothing too special. There was a nice spot where Fatu went for the BME, the best moonsault ever, and gets caught, made it air by a BFT from Knight. That was good. But yeah, ultimately, Jacob Fatu continues to be impressive, continues to rise, and I think him getting the big Mania win and getting the United States Championship here was the right call, and I'm excited to see Jacob Fatu as United States Champion. Maybe it leads into a feud with Solo for the belt once they eventually split. Yeah, so I'm interested to see who steps up, what challenges we get for Fatu and that United States title. El Grande Americano defeated Rey Fenix on the pre-show. Mysterio announced he was injured and will be replaced by Phoenix. And of course, on the pre-show, they announced that we bought AAA, the Mexican promotion. I'm not going to go into detail on that. I feel like that's such a big topic and that deserves its own video. So maybe later on the week I'll do a video covering that. So yeah, Grande Americano beat Rey Fenix. Good matchup here again, nothing too special. The Kingo from AAA was at ringside. He attacked El Grande Americano before the bell because El Grande went up to him and started like trash talking him. El Grande hit it was like a moonsault senton, which was good. Finish the match, Phoenix goes for his kick on the ropes where he like rocks on the ropes and the person's leaning on and kicks him in the head. But El Grande Americano had loaded up the mask like he did on Raw with that metal plate. Phoenix is selling the leg. It gets caught with the ankle lock. And, that. But, he was able to fight out of that. And I can't remember what El Grande hit. Phoenix rolled out of it into the corner. Sent Grande into the corner. Phoenix ran into the corner, like springboard out of it and got caught with the headbutt with the loaded plate, and that was for the 3 count. So yeah, El Grande Americano picks up the win over Rey Fenix, who replaced Rey Mysterio in that matchup. Then up next, Charlotte Flair challenged Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship. Again, Charlotte, she came out in a Rolls Royce. Also, LA Knight, I forgot to mention, came out in a car for his entrance. Tiffany had like a Barbie themed entrance where there was like Barbie boxes on the stage and she came out with one. And yeah, this was a weird match. I liked this match, but I'm also a bit disappointed in this match, if that makes sense. Maybe I just had too high hopes for this, because if you think the last WrestleMania match Charlotte had was that epic against Rhea Ripley, but that was 2 years ago. She had time out with the knee injury. But yeah, happy Tiffany retained. I feel like that is the right call. I think that was the right decision. And yeah, she got the win with the prettiest moonsault ever. She was working over the leg of Charlotte Flair for the most part of this matchup, which meant Charlotte couldn't lock in the figure 8. And yeah, like I said, I enjoyed this matchup. I thought this match was good, but I expected more. It was a good match, but it wasn't a good WrestleMania match, if that makes sense. Like, if you put this matchup on Raw and SmackDown, or even if it was on Backlash, I feel like people would be saying, oh yeah, this was a good match. But if you look back at WrestleMania matchups and the catalogue of WrestleMania matchups, you expect WrestleMania matchups to go up, just have a special feel about them. I didn't feel it with that one, and yeah, I know it's kind of weird I said I enjoyed the match, but also I didn't feel like a good WrestleMania match at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else, but that's just how I felt about it. But yeah, happy that Tiffany did retain. Main event then, this match, I feel like it's the only match that had that WrestleMania feel. It's the only one that felt like a WrestleMania matchup, and it felt like a WrestleMania main event. And I love this matchup. I think it's one of the best triple threat matchups in WWE history. I think it's up there with, the Benoit, Triple H, Shawn Michaels one from 20. Yeah, I really like this one. Punk had a little entrance video with This Fire Burns. Living Colour played him out. Heyman cut alongside him. Roman coming out alone. It felt weird seeing him by himself after so long. Rollins had a good entrance as well, with the flamethrower and stuff. And yeah, the action in this matchup was good. Roman powerbombing everyone through the tables. There was a bit of a brawl in the crowd at the start. Everyone just hitting their finishers, kicking out finishers, pins getting broken up. And yeah, this finish of this matchup was great. Roman and Punk were down. Heyman looks like he's going to slide the chair to Punk. It looks like he's turned on Roman. Low blow. Punk is down. Roman picks up the chair. Heyman's pointing at Rollins. Hit him. Low blow to Roman. Heyman sides with Seth freaking Rollins. And yeah, just awesome matchup. If I was to recommend you watch one matchup from this card, it is this one. Like I said, I really like this matchup. It's by far a match of the night. It saves this night of WrestleMania. Like, if I was to, I don't think there was anything on this card that I'd be like, yeah, I need to go back and rewatch that again, except for this main event. So yeah, I really like this one. Excited to see where the finish goes with Heyman turning on both Punk and Roman and choosing Rollins. I feel like Heyman and Rollins will be a good pair on TV, and I'm interested to see what type of stuff we get from them, because I feel like we could be in for some good stuff with them. And yeah, I do hope night 2 is better overall, because I feel like it was lacking that WrestleMania feel, except for that main event. So hopefully tonight it's a lot better. So yeah, let me know what you think of WrestleMania Saturday Night 1 in the comment section below. Do you agree with what I said? Are you different? Let me know, I'm interested to see. Subscribe if you're not already, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.